Welcome, Jamaica. Today we have a very powerful but short story about our third Prime Minister, Hugh Shearer, and his history in Jamaican politics and his influence impacting the Rodney Riots. St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, 1923. A boy of the name of Hugh Lawson Shearer is born into a modest family, raised by his grandparents after losing both his parents at an early age. From these humble beginnings, no one would ever imagine that this quiet child would have grown up to be Jamaica's third national Prime Minister. As a young man, Sheriff found his calling not into wealth or privilege, but through the voices of Jamaican citizens. Through the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, he fought for fair wages and the dignity for the men and women who build the economy of Jamaica. His fiery speeches, sharp wit, and relentless spirit earned him the attention of Sir Alexander Bustamante. In 1967, tragedy struck when Prime Minister Donald Sangster passed away suddenly. Young Shearer, barely at the age of 40, was trusted into leadership. In a single moment, the Union man became Jamaica's third Prime Minister. But Shearer's years in office were far from calm. In 1968, his government faced an defiant test when his government banned an historian called Walter Rodney. You see, Sir Walter Rodney was born and raised in Guyana. He was a brilliant professor who taught at the University of the West Indies, lectures on African history and Black Power movement. To many, Professor Rodney have given a voice to a rising generation demanding freedom, identity, and justice. When Rodney was barred from re entering Jamaica after a trip abroad, the decision set the whole entire island ablaze. This decision has sparked a massive riot, started at the University of the West Indies and beyond. A lot of persons got hurt, a lot of stores were broken in, and a lot of lives were lost that day, including Sir Rodney, who was assassinated in his own country in Guyana. The critics accused Shearer of silencing a voice of change. To his supporters, he was preserving order. At the same time, a political storm brewed with the rise of Michael Manley, a charismatic, determined, and radical Manley challenged Shearer head on. Their debate in Parliament and on the campaign trail electrified Jamaica. Two visions of one nation colliding, one rooted in stability and labor tradition, and the other in bold socialist reform. In 1972, Shearer was defeated at the poll by Manley and the People National Party. Yet his influence did not end there. Shearer continued to serve Jamaica most noticeably as the Minister of Foreign Affairs, where he strengthened the island voice on the world stage. Hugh Shearer's story is one of transformation. From a union man fighting for Jamaican workers to our third Prime Minister